Hello, in this episode we're going to read Mark 14:26 through 31. And when they had sung a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. And Jesus said to them, "You will all fall away, for it is written, I will strike the shepherd and the sheep will be scattered. But after I am raised up, I will go before you to Galilee." Peter said to him, "Even though they all fall away, I will not." And Jesus said to him, "Truly I tell you, this very night, before the rooster crows twice, you will deny me 3 times. But he said emphatically, "If I must die with you, I will not deny you." And they all said the same. This passage of scripture comes at the beginning of Jesus' passion, as he is preparing to be betrayed and handed over to the Jewish and Roman authorities. He is sort of prepping his disciples for what is about to happen. Today I'm going to give you 3 thoughts from Mark 14:26 through 31. Thought number 1, Jesus would be abandoned. And when Jesus is abandoned, he isn't just abandoned by one of his friends or a couple of his friends or most of his friends. No, Jesus is abandoned by all of his friends. There would be nobody left following Jesus. And that's something that we need to consider. That when Jesus goes in his betrayal, he goes alone. He goes alone to represent all of the people of God, all who would ultimately have faith through him. But he isn't accompanied by anyone. He goes alone, and his friends had abandoned him. This is absolutely tragic and sad, and we should recognize the great emotional weight that would be on Jesus as his friends flee at the sign of trouble. Thought number 2. Peter believes otherwise. Jesus tells his followers that they would all abandon him. But Peter says, no, never going to happen. It isn't going to happen. That's not going to take place. No matter what any of these other clowns do, I would never abandon you. I would never do it. Peter believes that he would be faithful to the very end. Peter is a little bit prideful. He's a little bit arrogant. And he is making claims that he ultimately knows nothing about. Something we need to consider is that although when times are good, we might believe that we are the most faithful people in the world, it's really when times are hard that we find out what we truly believe. Thought number 3, Jesus knows the truth. Jesus said they would all abandon him. Peter believes otherwise and says, no, I would never leave you no matter what these other people do. I would die with you rather than deny you. But Jesus knows the truth. And the truth is that Peter, one of Jesus' closest followers, one of his dearest friends, while he's making all these claims that he would follow Jesus regardless of the circumstances, that evening would abandon him. Not only would abandon him, but would deny him, would claim he didn't even know who Jesus was. Jesus knows this, even though Peter doesn't. Jesus knows the truth. You can't put one over on him. He knows through and through, even things we ourselves don't know. It's because of that great knowledge that he has that we can trust him. We can believe in his promises because his knowledge is exhaustive. These 3 thoughts come to you from Mark 13 and 14, today's reading. If you'd like to read through the Bible with me, you can join the Facebook group Through the Bible, where we are reading through the text of Scripture together.